again. This is Nick from Truth Blitz, and I just wanted to bring you a video and talk about this new high we have in the price of Bitcoin. It's pretty awesome. Um, in case anybody was wondering, things have been tough for my family, and if you watched my last video, you know why. But I still wanted to make a little time while I have it to come out and just make a quick video. And this Bitcoin price that we're seeing, this new high, shows that all the bullshit that we've been seeing, all the fake news, the real news that is coming out of China. There was fake news too, a lot of spin. The bullshit from Jamie Dimon, all that crap. Nothing was able to stop Bitcoin, and it just shows that Bitcoin has some stability. Yes, it's volatile, but this bullshit's not going to destroy Bitcoin. So with this new high, a lot of the alts came up, and then we have some that are back down some. And Amisago was one of them. Amisago was about $1 more, roughly. I don't remember the exact number, but I think it was over $1 higher than it is here, which is at 8.45. We have a couple others that are back down, but I'm not worried about it. So we'll take a quick scroll down the market cap and just look at a couple. And yeah, so I'm just waiting for that target number from Cliff High's report, so that way I can sell off and hopefully buy back in at the dip, because that's what's going to happen. And I think a lot of the reason too why we're seeing Bitcoin at the high that it's at is a lot of people are buying into Bitcoin right now because we have another fork coming up. So just like as with Bitcoin Cash, if you hold Bitcoin, you're going to get another coin. So the more Bitcoin you have, the more of this new Bitcoin you will get. And that's how the fork works. Basically a duplicate of the blockchain, of the ledger. So whatever you hold, you will get an equal amount of the new Bitcoin, SegWit 2x. So I wanted to read this story real quick, or parts of it. And this is about a US bank that is threatening to close a customer's account because they won't divulge why they bought Bitcoin. US bank PNC allegedly wants nothing to do with Bitcoin, but still threatens to close accounts if customers do not reveal why they bought it. That's according to a story circulating on social media, getting increasing attention from the cryptocurrency community. Post by PNC account holder, Eli Tuhi, Thursday, recounts how the bank contacted them demanding to know why Bitcoin had been purchased from exchanges Coinbase and Zappo. I've had a banking relationship with PNC for 15 years and just got a call to verify unusual activity, post reads. He asked me to confirm a couple transactions, then asked for what purpose are you buying Bitcoin. When the user refused to divulge the purpose, bank's representative threatened to close the account. I told him I wouldn't answer. He then asked, what are you going to do with the Bitcoin? Eli Tui continues. I again told him I wouldn't answer. He then informed me that his security team told him it would exit the relationship with me if they did not get satisfactory answers. The episode is not unusual in the often bizarre relationship banks have with cryptocurrency. Tales of threats and sudden account suspensions have surfaced, not just in the US, but also in Europe, the UK-based Barclays becoming one of the worst offenders in terms of contradictory and overreaching policy. Banks' treatment of Bitcoin, combined with bankers championing fiat, has led to increasing ridicule from cryptocurrency investors in light of JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon's allegations that Bitcoin is a, quote, fraud. Emphasis on the quote. Unlimited fiat supply was a topic touched on by entrepreneur and commenter Tour Deemster Wednesday, who highlighted a quote from the U.S. Federal Reserve on the issue. So this is something we're going to see a lot more of as Bitcoin grows in popularity and becomes more mainstream, which I've talked about the mainstreaming of Bitcoin in a couple different videos. at this point, we don't have any regulations on the books as far as Bitcoin, but all these banks who are tied in with the Federal Reserve and their business and their bread and butter is fiat currency, the US dollar. They don't want to see you buy Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Because they see the big picture. They know what's coming down the road. They know cryptocurrencies are going to take over if somebody doesn't put a stop to it. Or I should say try to put a stop to it. Because, as we talked about in the beginning of this video, thus far, nothing has been able to stop it. Right? So, we're going to see a lot of these banks pushing for regulation, I believe. We're going to see a lot more of this kind of thing. And it's just the way it is. Banks are going to lose money. The peddlers of debt, they don't want you to get out of debt. They want to keep you in debt because that's how they make their money, off your debt. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go look up the Federal Reserve Act. Look up about fiat currency. There's a couple really good documentaries on YouTube that simplify the explanation of how our money is based on debt and how we are debt slaves in this country. Not just this country, any country that uses fiat currency that's not backed by anything. So go look that up if you have an interest in it, and if you don't know already. Which, if you're in cryptocurrencies, chances are the vast majority of you already know this. Most of you have had your awakening. You know about the Federal Reserve Act, Federal Reserve, Jekyll Island. You know about these things. So, yeah, anyway, like I said, we're going to see a lot more of these attempts. It's tyranny. It is overreaching. And, but it's just the nature of this. It's bound to happen. Anyway, guys, I know I have not made a gunbot video in a while, and I am going to start doing those again very soon, I promise. I am still an official reseller, so if anybody wants gunbot, you can contact me. I am going to probably start to mess around with the new version and check it out. So I will keep you guys posted on that. Maybe I'll make some videos on it. But either way, I am still selling the licenses for the new version or the old version, either or. Same price. Doesn't matter. You can switch back and forth between the new version and the old version, or any future versions for that matter. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for now, guys. As I said, you guys may or may not know what's going on in my family. So, if you see a gap in between videos, like of a day or so, or 2 days, you know why. Until things settle down and get back to normal, which I don't know when that's going to be. But for now, follow me on Twitter at TruthBlitzMedia, and I will try my best to stay in the loop with you guys. All right. So until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.